Around 5 days ago, I uploaded a video of me building a farmhouse, which is basically 2 weeks worth of work compressed into like a 5-minute video. But I never really explained, or the video never explained how it worked. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm gonna try my best. I haven't planned anything. First off, we have these sections. This is basically like an automatic crop farm. So basically, villagers are programmed to give food to other villagers. So basically, whenever this guy's inventory is full or has food, the only villager he has contact to is this one. You can't see it, but there's like a villager behind this block right here. And time after time, we'll give food to the villagers, but the food is not going to the villager. It's being picked up by the hoppers and going down here. Same thing to this side. So we have two villagers that are giving items to one singular villager. Now this is not my original design. It's very hard to pinpoint the origin of this design or whoever invented it, since this design is very popular. We're just, exploiting the mechanics of villagers giving food to another villager. That mechanic is commonly used in this type of farms, but it works really well though. Okay, going back to the items, it will go down here, it will get dropped by the dropper there, and then it goes all the way over there towards that water elevator, and then goes up there basically. I have a ladder here so that I can go up to my storage system, and this right here is where the items are going to end up. So right here we have basically a water loop, I don't know what to call it. Then in between we have hoppers that takes the item that they're assigned to, and it goes all the way around here. So whenever there's a overabundance of items, it would just go round and round until one of the slots open up again, or it despawns. Or if an item is exotic or does not match any of these, it would just go round and round for forever until it despawns or a player picks it up. As you can see here, we already have a bunch of items flooding in. And right here we have chests that are assigned to one item individually. So right here we have beetroots, which is referenced by the thing below. And right here we have the wheat. Now interestingly, our villagers turn wheat into bread for some reason. I mean we do have wheat here, but all of these wheat came from the villager here mining the crop there right next to the hopper. So basically whenever the villager mines that block, the hopper immediately takes it, and that's the only chance of getting wheat. And for the potatoes and carrots, that's not an issue at all. Like basically we're almost at full capacity. So we got potatoes there, right here we have the carrots. So basically it goes beetroot, wheat and bread, and potatoes from here to here. And right here we have carrots, both of these. So right here we have wheat and bread again, and right there is the beetroot. Now these chests right here are going to get filled up last. So whenever the chests here are full, we will now go to this one because this entire thing is a loop. Let me load up a different world so that I can explain it better. This is the design concept for the compartments. Now the thing about hopper is that whenever it's activated by redstone, it doesn't distribute any blocks, and the sorting system basically uses that mechanic to its fullest. So you place a hopper there, and you need to place the hopper like this. You don't want it to be facing down like that. It's because whenever it's facing down like this, even though this hopper right here is activated by redstone, it still distributes items. But if it's like this, whenever the bottom hopper is activated, it will not distribute any items, and whenever you deactivate it, it goes straight. So for it to fully be automated, we need to do it like this, and we need this hopper to get detected by a comparator, because whenever there's an item in here, the comparator gets activated. So it goes down here, and then that's basically the entire design. Now for it to sort out blocks and not just pick up any item, and let's say we only want it to pick up carrots, we just need to fill in every single slot with the item that you desire. Now since all of the slots in the hopper is now occupied with the same item, it can only accept that item and nothing else. Like watch, if I put everything here, it will not get accepted by the hopper. But if we drop a carrot, it will get accepted because the items match. Now you may have noticed that that's actually the same farm. I just recreated it in creative mode for fun. Just because I'm bored, I don't know. Where was I? You may have noticed that the redstone does not go far enough. Well, it's because there's not enough items. If we put a stack in there, okay, now it's active. So basically, more items, more power the comparator gives off. And that disables the redstone torch here, allowing the items to go past through. Now if you don't want carrots, you can just replace it with anything. Like for example, we want potatoes instead. We can just do the same thing with the carrot earlier. Now all of the slot in the hopper is full of potatoes. It can only accept potatoes and nothing else. Yep, it doesn't accept anything except the carrot itself. Oh, it didn't do anything. It's because there's not enough items. This first slot right here needs to be 18 for it to work. Because whenever the items here reach 19, the comparator has sufficient power to extend the power all the way down there, activating or deactivating the redstone torch. And then the item that we want. There we go. Sorting system. So this one is now potatoes, and this one is carrots. Now it's systematic. So whenever we drop any item that doesn't match these two items right here, will not be taken. This comparator, redstone, water bucket, this repeater, hopper, nada. Unless it's one of the items that are assigned. Look at that. Yeah, very easy sorting system we have here. I got the sorting system design from like a really old redstone map from Bedrock Edition. I think it was like 8 years ago. I actually don't know what map it was, but there was a section of the house that has storage and automatically sorts the items, and my like pre-teen brain got mind blown on how it works. So I basically went behind I broke the map to find out how it works. And this is what I found behind the wall. So basically I took that and I baked it into my memory. I can't forget it. No. I hate rain. I like rain in real life, but I don't like rain in Minecraft. You know, it ruins the bitrate. You know, I want my viewers to have the best video quality. Oh yeah, I also made this path here to go to the roof. Just cause, I don't know. It's also way down there. Yep, there you go. You can all see the items flooding in. I should probably explain how, like, the items up there ends up all the way down here. There's a hopper system behind there. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. The hopper there is connected down there, and then the hopper there is connected to here, which goes down, and same for up there. So the hopper there is connected here, which goes down to the chassis, goes all the way over there, goes up the water elevator, and goes round and round. I think this having 3 layers is a bit overkill. It's barely been like a month, and this thing is already almost full. Oh yeah, but I should probably explain how this dropper works. Excuse me, it's fine, it's my property. So again, we have a very simple mechanism. Whenever there's an item in this dropper, the comparator will detect it and then activates the dropper, dispensing the item. Watch. Very easy design. This design right here was actually revised. The previous design was manual. I used to have a lever here, and I will flick it to dispense all of the items all at once. But I came up with a better idea, which is a very good last minute change that I did. Now when you watch my time-lapse video, I remade this thing. The first design was actually just straight up hoppers going across, which was very inefficient. It was slow, and it's also because I found out that items travel slower inside of hoppers and not items in ice propelled by water. Yeah, there's also a window there to fly out of with my elytra. Now the inspiration for this build was actually the greenhouse by Good Times with Scar, which is basically like a build that he did 15 years ago, whatever. Yeah, it's like real old. I mean, if you take a look at this build from far away, it does resemble a lot of it. It's just a modernized version of it. So this is literally like Scar's greenhouse final form or whatever. I was actually planning to like close this off and have this area right here to be the one that only has glass. But I actually kind of like seeing the redstone here from the roof. Do you all remember the like transparent electronics trend from like the early 2000s? You know, we all thought it was really cool. The fact of seeing inside of my electronics that doesn't even move, by the way, is very fascinating. I don't know why. Early 2000s, man. Very weird era for electronics. This right here is probably the best view of the structure. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but you know, everything that you see here is done by my hands. This is actually the very first, I don't know, like semi-mega build that I've ever done in survival mode. Over this side, we have the animal pens. Originally, I wasn't planning to do this. I was just planning to remove the mountain here and then convert that into a field, which is basically what I've done right here. But I thought of doing like, oh, what if I do like a side compartment, you know, for the animals, make it like a true farm. It kind of made it look cooler, like it added features, you know what I mean? So pretty much this area right here would probably end up looking like this instead if I haven't thought of adding compartments to the side of it. So this is basically like a last minute addition. Oh yeah, and the entire thing is made of deep slate. I don't know why I choose deep slate. It's like a nightmare to mine. I haven't actually counted how many deep slate I've mined. So 12,222. Whenever I run out of blocks, I have no choice but to mine more deep slate. That is like the most annoying thing in this build. This right here is the mine. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this right here. This right here is what it took. I wish there was more difference in tone values. The only deep slate types that are like substantially darker than everything else is deep slate tiles. Polished deep slate and like deep slate bricks are kind of the same tonal value. Like there's not much difference in brightness. So this thing didn't look the way I expected it to. But then again, I don't think I would like how it looks if it's not deep slate. You know, deep slate is kind of dark. I like dark. And these chests right here are basically just like excess stuff, extra blocks from the build. We have more deep slate there. We have more cobblestone there. All of the cobblestone here are basically just cobblestone for me mining the mountain. I don't know why I didn't just burn them, but it's there now. It's history. You know, it contained a part of the mountain. A mountain ended up into a chest. The first part of this video is actually me explaining how this entire thing works. Now I'm just kind of thinking what to say next to pad out the runtime, but I think this video is long enough. I also need to upgrade my PC because look at this abysmal specs. I can't even record in 60 FPS. This entire world is like 3 gigabytes now. All thanks to me. So that's about it. Bye.